Hey guys, it's Kelly. Today I have an exciting video. I have been tagged to do the Panning Pro tag by Amanda D. And I'll link her channel down below. She's amazing. She's probably the first YouTuber that I actually connected with. And we obviously connected with our love of panning. So yeah, she's tagged me to do this, and there's basically a list of questions which I've written out here, and I'll just go through each one. So the first one is how did you learn about project panning and what was your first impression? Well, I think I learned about project panning through Cherish, Pretty Pistol 86. I somehow came across her videos with project polish, probably because, like we all know, I'm obsessed with nail polish at this point. I've been watching different YouTubers who kind of feature nail polish, and I saw that she was doing project polish. So I ended up subscribing to her channel because of that. So I found that really interesting. I never thought about people actually like using up an entire nail polish before. And so since I was exposed to that, I then started watching some of her other videos where she's panning like other makeup products, and that got me really inspired to start panning as well. Like it just kind of clicked for me. Like it seemed like, why didn't I think of this sooner? Like to actually try to use one up completely rather than continuing to buy like massive amounts of makeup and never actually getting through it. I thought it was pretty genius to like make a point to use everything completely up and see how long it takes and kind of record it. I found it really interesting and very inspiring. And then the second question here says, what is the hardest thing you've panned and what is the easiest? Well, I've only started doing these panning projects since January of this year. I don't know why I didn't start sooner. I've been watching these videos for a while, but I never really had the courage to like come onto YouTube. And for some reason, I just made a point, like at the end of the summer last year, I'm like, Kelly, just do it. Just like you want to start these panning things and you want to start doing beauty related videos and start your own project polish. So like just do it. Just bite the bullet and man up and do it. Like, and I don't know why it's so terrifying, because like while you're filming these things, you're by yourself. You're just like talking to a little screen kind of thing. But I don't know, it's just like the potential that the whole world could be watching this kind of thing terrified me. It still does. I'm still kind of nervous, but I'm getting more used to filming. But the hardest thing that I've panned so far, actually I haven't completely panned anything so far. The hardest thing I've noticed is probably my, I have a bronzing duo, and I'm working on the bronzer right now. And it doesn't seem to want to budge. I don't know why. Like I seem to use it, like I use it every day. And I'm generally, like I've even started using it as like my crease shade. And that thing does not budge. Like, and I know it must, because like I am using product and stuff, but it really doesn't seem to budge so far. So that's kind of taking me off. The other thing I'm kind of having a hard time with is lipsticks. Like I only have one in the project because I wanted to start very slow and gradual into all my panning. And like I have one lipstick and I've had it the longest. It's probably my oldest lipstick that I have, and it is taking forever. Part of that is my own problem or my own fault, because I have a tendency to like wear a bunch of different lipsticks and carry a bunch in my purse at all times, and then I just kind of end up going through my purse like at work and stuff and touching up with different lipsticks, and yeah, so I need to stop that and kind of make more of a point of just focusing in on the ones that I really want to get out of my collection quicker, and also stop purchasing more lipsticks. But anyways, the easiest thing to pan so far that I've noticed, well, it doesn't have a pan, but it's my makeup setting spray. That, like, I just go through pretty quickly, like no problem whatsoever to get through. That or foundation, I don't see I have a problem getting through. But with an actual pan, probably, what would I, maybe an eyeshadow. Even those I'm finding difficult. I'm finding this whole panning thing actually pretty difficult. When you actually put a time frame on it and like do updates every month, you'd think like after a month of using it pretty consistently you'd have lots of dips and stuff, but for me it's been kind of a slow process. I hope that answers that question. The next question is, have you attempted a Pan That Palette challenge? Why or why not? No, I haven't attempted a Pan That Palette challenge yet. I don't know if I'm going to start that. I would like to, but right now I currently only have like 2 single little eyeshadows in my project pan, and those are giving me a lot of grief. So I don't know if I'll actually attempt to pan an entire palette. I may in the future. I definitely have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I would like to use up completely. But yeah, I'm trying to take this whole panning project pretty gradual. I don't want to overwhelm myself and not actually use the products at all, kind of thing. I want to keep being motivated and trying to take it easy, and I can always make it more difficult if I'm finding it too easy. So that's kind of my strategy so far. Has panning affected your makeup buying habits? If so, how? Yes, panning has completely affected my makeup buying habits. I've completely slowed down on buying any eyeshadow. I haven't really bought anything since, I think the last eyeshadow palette I bought was the Modern Renaissance palette. And that one I bought, I think, early December in 2016. And so I haven't purchased anything else other than that. And the sad thing is, like, I started this project in January and I haven't even really been using that Modern Renaissance palette because I'm doing this project and it doesn't happen to be one of the eyeshadows in it. So like knowing I'm only working on a couple like select eyeshadows and whatnot, has really kind of pushed me to not purchase anything else because I know it's just going to end up joining the pile with the Modern Renaissance palette and not being used, because I am doing this panning project and I'm really trying to make it important and make a point to really do it and have progress. I don't want to slip up and end up grabbing other stuff. I want to stick to my project. So the next question says, what do you plan to pan next? I'm probably going to try to pan a blush. I do have one in my project currently, but I wouldn't mind adding a second one. The one I have right now has a bit of shimmer in it and it's kind of a light shade. And I've noticed that I can put that on top of other deeper blushes. So I end up actually mixing blushes a lot of the time in the morning and have been enjoying that. So I wouldn't mind adding another one. And kind of see where I get with that. So the next question, where did you get your panning inspiration and motivation? Or where do you get your panning inspiration and motivation? I would definitely say YouTube is part of it. I watch all the different panning videos. I love LS's channel. I love Amanda D's channel. I've now started watching Alexis Schluter. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce her last name. I think that's right. I'm sorry, Alexis, if I'm wrong. But I'm really starting to join like a panning community as well. I joined an Instagram group thanks to Amanda D, and I've been loving that. Everybody is super supportive, and like as soon as you have kind of an urge to go purchase something, they kind of help generally keep you like on track and kind of motivated not to buy excess, and kind of really helps you, or at least it's helped me, kind of stay focused. So the next question, what is your favorite thing about the panning community? The support, totally. Everybody has been super friendly and super nice and really inspiring. Like everybody shows all their progress pictures and kind of where they're at with their makeup items. Everybody's just been great. Like, I've met a lot of nice people here on YouTube, and even like people that are watching my panning videos. Everybody's been super supportive and like kind of congratulating me, and so it's really been helping me stay like accountable. I really do want to provide good progress for you guys. I don't want to let you guys down, kind of thing. Yeah, so definitely the support would be my favorite part of the panning community. And also meeting people that have the same kind of similar interests as you. The next question, if you're currently project panning, what item is giving you the most trouble? Definitely my bronzer. That e.l.f. bronzer is giving me the most trouble. It's like every day I'm like, why aren't you moving? Like, it doesn't seem to budge. So that one's kind of ticking me off a little bit, but I will get through it and I will win. We just don't know when. Right now that little palette is kicking my butt, I think. The next item here on the list says, the next question says, how long do you plan to project pan? Do you see yourself stopping at any point? No, I don't see myself stopping. I think I'm going to project pan forever. Like, I want to actually go through everything that I have and make a point of using it. I've started doing that for the last few months since I've started this project. Kind of lining up different items I want to add in the rotation next, kind of thing. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I do want to continue to use up my makeup for my entire life, so and really slow down on purchasing, and this has really helped me stop purchasing for the most part. I do occasionally purchase like a nail polish or some makeup item. Like if I run out of something, then that's different. But yeah, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon, and I really do enjoy being part of this community that I'm like kind of new to. I feel like I'm the new kid on the block kind of thing. And everybody's been so nice, and I've met so many great ladies. And the last question says, would you recommend panning to others, and how would you explain it to them? I would totally recommend panning to others. I'd probably, at this point, only recommend it to people who I know have like a good makeup obsession like I do. Like, I know my sister doesn't. She only has a few items and she gets through them, so it's not really a problem for her. But those who are quite like beauty related makeup consumers and purchasers, I would definitely recommend panning, and I'd recommend joining the panning community as well. I'd probably explain panning as like using up your makeup products completely, and like doing these project pans and stuff. I would probably say it's kind of a savior to yourself. Like, you're only going to help yourself by joining this and joining in on this, because if you don't and you just continue to purchase like I was doing, you end up with a giant pile of makeup and you can't physically get through it all. So why not just kind of join in on this? There's a great community. Again, like I've said, there's tons of people that are willing to kind of back you up and support you, and it's just awesome. It's nice to see you actually use up your product and feel like you've really appreciated that purchase. You really feel like I got my money's worth. I got everything I could out of that product. So that's kind of inspiring. I've yet to feel that. I haven't actually used up anything completely that has a pan, so I'm looking forward to that day. But yeah, I would definitely recommend panning for anyone who is interested, and especially those that do end up spending a lot of money on makeup, like every month kind of thing, like me before joining this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope that kind of helps you get to know me a little more. I'd love to tag anybody interested in this, so like if you're interested, I tag you. So please post your videos and tag me so I can see them. yeah, and I'd like to thank Amanda for tagging me on this. It was kind of fun to just go through everything. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.